my biggest reasons for coming here. Like someone asked me, they were in line, they're like, "You're committed here, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, they were like, "Why are you at camp?" I was like, "I just want to compete." You know, this staff, besides Coach Montgomery, hadn't seen me throw yet, and so I wanted to come show them my arm, show them what I can do and how I can improve, and just compete with the guys. And now I'm gonna just stay here a little bit, and I just wanted to get in front of some of the receivers and running backs and just see like if I have connections with them, and you know, see if we can't get a couple of them here on the Plains.
They had a few of them here today, didn't they? Some good receivers.
We had a lot of good receivers here, lots of speed.
Yeah. Let's start with Bryce. What do you think of Bryce Kane?
And he was good. So you know, he just was flying out. His dad, who was a quarterback at Miami, he came up to me. He was like, "Man, you got a pistol?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I got a pistol, but I mean, this dude's got wheels on him, man." And you know, he was just really fast, and I got to meet Bryce, and he just had a really good attitude. You know, he was like smiling dude and easy to talk to. And I'm actually gonna hit him up after I leave, but you know, I'm gonna try to get him here and try to get some dogs around me. It's what I need. And Bo Nix once told me that, you know, you're as good as the guys around you, so I'm just really trying to work on that.
What do you think about Malcolm Simmons?
He was really good. You know, I mean, he can fly, and God, it's just it's the difference between like a couple dudes that you get around you between like a national championship and like just a winning season. And those guys are so important to me, and the coaches are expressing like what they want out of me, and they're not really having to express like a whole lot, but you know, we're just trying to work together. And, like I see myself as an extension as the coaching staff on the field, and you know, like in the recruiting world, and I've just really taken that to heart and just trying to get guys like Malcolm Simmons here and Bryce King. So
What do you think about the way Coach Montgomery handled, like talking to you through reps and everything like that? How do you like that?
I loved it. What I was trying to do when he was coaching is picture myself here, and when I was like looking at him, paying attention to him, I was like, this feels right. And then I would turn around and like listen to Coach Stone, and I'd turn around and listen to Coach Austin. Like all these guys are pouring into me, like trying to grow me, and like that was like one of the biggest reasons I came here is because I'm going to come here is because I know I'm going to get developed. There's so many guys so many coaches with so much experience that can teach me and grow like my football skills and my knowledge. And it's just like there's so many different minds pouring into like one athlete, and it's just really special.
So you're going to hang out with the official visitors tonight.
Heck yeah. We're going to have a fun time too.
What's the plan for you? And just talking to the guys?
Yeah, so I'm going to go grab some dinner with my buddies, and then I'm going to meet the official guys, hang out with them, take some pictures, and we're going to have a blast. We're going to get some music going. I know they're going to have a dinner. And then we're just going to hang around, and I don't know what the plan is after that, but I know some of the players currently on the team are going to hang with us. So like some of the positional guys are going to be with us. Just kind of give the official guys a feel of like what it's like to be on the team. So it's going to be an important night. Guys like Daniel Hill, Cohen Eccles, Alvin Henderson, like those guys are here and more. So I'm just excited to get around them and, you know, just create those relationships. That's the biggest thing I've taken to heart is like, if you just show like the recruits like who you are, and if you be authentic, then whether they click with you or not, I mean, you want guys that you can connect with on your team. So that's what I'm just going to try to do here tonight. I know Daniel Hill releases top 8, and Auburn's one of those guys. So I'm just going to try to narrow that to a top 1 and try to get him here with us. So that'd be a huge grab.
Have you met Payton Thorne yet and had a chance to talk with him?
Briefly, we said hello to each other as we were passing. I got to watch him at the 6 a.m. run this morning. I came up here to watch their like conditioning, and they threw some routes on there, and so I was kind of paying attention to him, and he can rip it. He's really good. I've heard great things about him and all the quarterbacks that were in the room. I was just really impressed, and you know, like there's never like, especially at this level, there's not going to be a player on the team that isn't very skilled, and you're going to have to try to, you know, outwork them, or you know, it's gonna take 100% of myself to earn my way on the field at some point. But Payton, Holden, Jackson, all those guys, they're just like really skilled, like Robbie. And they've shown like interest in me. They've been talking to me, and like when they say, "What's up, Walker?" and I haven't really ever met them, like that means a lot to me. That's cool. But no, Payton Thorne, I mean, he can rip it. He has a great ball, very accurate. And as we were passing, like, I was going to find my friends, but we didn't get a chance to like sit down and talk. But he seems like a really cool guy. I've heard good things about him.
You have a relationship with Bo? You mentioned that.
Bo Nix?
Yep.
Yeah. So what that was, how I got connected with him is quarterback country. I'm actually wearing their shirt right now. David Morris down in Mobile, Alabama. He's just a quarterback trainer. Has trained Bo Nix before, and he hit me up with him, just giving me advice about like the recruiting world. This was all before I was committed, and I was just like, what did you look for, and like, what did you like about Auburn? Like, why'd you leave? And there was just a whole conversation about that. Great dude, and you know we both share a similarity of our faith in the Lord, and so I knew that like I could trust him. He was a really cool dude. It was about a 30-minute call, and he was just giving me like different tiny details what to look for, and then we started talking about football and like how much film you watch and like that type of stuff. It was really cool to be able to speak with him. But that was a couple months ago, before I was committed.